Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Vanessa. I talk about spirituality and whatever else I feel like talking at the time. So welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. I'm sorry about the darkness, but this is just how it is right now. So yeah, I'm happy you clicked on this video. So I went to New York City for a month. I'm just gonna give you a little intro. I have a lot of stories about New York City, but I left New York City. I went to New York City. I left literally everything for a job opportunity in New York City, which is worth it, which was totally worth everything. Anyway, I wanted to do that anyway, so this was my chance to go to New York City for a whole new opportunity and experience, and just for my soul, pretty much, if you want to get real deep. So I went there and for this job, alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it, by the way. So I went into it for this job, and this job was interviewing people. It was working in Manhattan in Broadway Street. If you know where Broadway Street, that's a really good like poppin' spot, like literally like in Manhattan, like uppity, you know. You're walking by models, you're walking by like a lot of successful people. So that's where I was, and it was seriously a dream come true. I couldn't believe that I was even there. But I've always wanted to go to New York City, always. So just being there was incredible. And I was told by the guy that helped me get there, he told me to always look up. He's like, look up. And I was like, okay. And I look up and I see all the buildings, the high buildings, just everything was beautiful. So I don't know, that always stuck with me ever since he said look up. I literally just look up everywhere I am, just to see what's around me. So I thought that was like, I don't know, that's always been with me ever since. So anyway, I worked on Broadway Street in Manhattan. If you know where Broadway Street is, yeah, it's a good spot. So, oh my gosh, I also worked in an art gallery on Broadway Street for one day. So that's another little thing. And I met that guy in the art gallery at a hostel. So there's a lot of opportunities in New York City. Depends if you feel like opening up or taking chances or like having the guts to do things. So I was working, let me get back to Broadway. I was working on Broadway Street in the same building as Casey Neistat. So if you've seen Casey Neistat, he's a huge YouTuber. He's a content maker. He's incredible. I love him. I've always watched him for so long. And yeah, so if you've seen his studio in his YouTube videos, that's the studio in that building that I was working in. So I thought that was really cool, and I even took a picture of the outside of his studio. I was like, oh my god, I snapped it, and I was like, that's dope. And I'm like, oh my god, that is so cool. I can't believe it. Yeah, I fangirled a little bit. So yeah, it was so cool. And so I worked in the same building as him, guys, for a week. Only for a week. I lasted in that job for a week. Unfortunately, I did. So yeah. But it was really cool as it lasted, and I tried my best every day, as best as I could, to do this job. You know, I mean, being new to New York City, being just like out there, just like with yourself, you're not knowing a clue about New York City or where to go, or you know, you're like I was literally alone, you know. But I went for it. I literally left everything, you know, for this, and I was like, you know, I'm doing it, and I did, you know. I think I did good. I did really good. But I lasted a week there. So that was sad. I was actually really sad about it, because it was a really cool job, and like I thought that was it for me, and I was just like, damn, man, like I wish I could have done better. I wish I just didn't think so badly about, I just wish and like I couldn't talk to people, like I was literally introvert, like I just couldn't get it out, and it sucks that I had to do that because of all that. So anyway, into the good stuff. Anyway, so that was my first job. Sorry about that. That was my first job that I had there. And then my second job was, so anyway, I had a good friend there, and he's like, yo, stay. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And so I did. And I stayed there with $300 from that job. From that job I had, the interview job, I stayed there with the $300 that I made for that first week. So I stayed there with the $300. I got a place for a couple nights, okay? And then I used that money to stay, right? And then I was like, okay, well, I gotta find a job. I literally left everything anyway. I left it all. So I was like, I might as well just try to make it here in New York City. I mean, I've always wanted to go here. This is a dream come true, you know. So I go on Craigslist, and I try to find jobs to do. Easy jobs for me. I'm like, okay, well, I'm scared as hell to go work in a restaurant. I don't know, you know? And so I had to literally get out of my bubble every day. So it was very challenging for me, which was really good for me, and I knew that. And yeah, so I wish I had the courage that I have now today to go forth with everything that I've done there. But, you know, shit happens for a reason, and I grew, and it was an amazing experience on its own. So after that, I got this promoter job that I found in New York City. It was promoting for Michael Christopher Hair Studio right in Manhattan next to the Empire State Building. So I thought that was a really cool job, and the woman I worked with was incredible. I felt like she was my soul sister. We went to crystal shops together. We went, like, you know, we were in different, that job gave us, having that job, a promoter job, okay, so having a promoter job in New York City, I suggest getting being a promoter of something. You know, they're always looking for promoters in New York City, you know? It's an easy job to get, okay? So these jobs that I'm suggesting, you should definitely try out, because they're really good for you, and like good for experience and growing, and also good for your resume, you know, overall, okay? So for sure. And so it was like a sales job. So I was giving these certificates. I had to present random women on the street, present them with me, and be like, hey, you know, try out the salon in New York City. And try out the services in New York City. And I was like, and it was so difficult for me. Like the first week, 2 weeks, it was way out of my comfort zone, I'll tell you that. It was, not gonna lie, oh my god. So, you know, like the 5th weekend, I think it was 5, I'm just gonna say 5. And I literally bust through it, and I was just like on it, and I was just like more confident with that job, you know? And so I had to talk to random people on the street, literally give them my presence, be like, hey, you know, what about the salon? You looking to get your nails done? You know, you looking to get some wax done? And so things like that. So that's another job that I had, okay? And oh my gosh, I've been wanting to make this video for so long. Okay, I'm just gonna make it. So yeah, promoter job, that was really cool. I worked with a woman who was a great mentor. She was amazing. I miss her. She's just such a good person. So bless her. Thank you so much. So the 4th job that I had in New York City is flyer job. So after the promoter job, I was actually doing flyer work as well to get on the side of things, you know, trying to get some more cash, because your girl was broke in New York City. Nothing, squat, nothing, literally nothing. So I had to look for another job. I was like, okay, I need another job, because that promoter job was like commission-based work. So I looked for flyer work. I got on Craigslist. I was like, okay, something easy, something quick, fast money. You know, I need to eat, you know? So, so flyer work was great, because you made like $100 a day. You can make it like 200, as many, you know, it just counted on the hours that I was working for. So I was working for this guy. He had a real estate business, and he had his own business, so he had his own flyers for real estate, and it was like So I just had to hand out flyers to people, and again, I was in different areas of the city, so I knew where I was. And then after that, I go to my promoter job, so it was like a whole thing in a day, you know. So it was really cool. And so I was handing out flyers, doing all this stuff, and then yeah, so I made money by flyer work, guys. So that's another job that I had. It was really cool. The guy was Russia. He was from Russia, and he was 22, and he had his own real estate business in New York City, which was dope. He was a cool guy. He literally gave me some good advice. I had some really good people that helped me out in these jobs. Like, they were really cool, good people. Like, it was it was amazing to work with people like that. Like, I'm still like blown away that I even had opportunities like this in New York City. Like, I'm like, I don't even know, but I'm literally still blown away by this whole experience that happened to me, guys, in New York City. Like, I just cannot believe it. So I have to share this. Like, I have to share all this because, like, I gotta, like, I can't. All right, so incredible times. Like, wow. So I got to be in different areas in New York City. So now that made me know where different spots was in New York City. I know where to go in New York City. I just knew, thanks to Google Maps. I mean, without the Google Maps, I would have been completely lost. But it was really good, and it made me know where places were in New York City. Sorry, I'm like, I'm trying to make this video, and yeah. Anyway, your girl's, it's a little weird day. It's like a little off day today, and I'm kind of just going with it, like, whatever. So the last job that I had after I stopped doing the promoter job and the flyer work, it was all a lot too for me as well. Like, it was like a lot, because I didn't know New York City. I didn't know shit. Like, I was just like out there. I literally put myself out there into New York City, being alone. Like, you know, I had other things I was worrying about. I was like, oh my god, like, I need money, like, or I'm gonna have to leave. Like, I don't know. Like, I was just like completely lost with myself. I didn't know shit. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wasn't a person talker. Like, I didn't talk to people. Like, I didn't want to. So having these jobs really threw me, like, out there. Like, I had to do it. Like, it was literally using my mind as like, okay, Vanessa, you gotta do this, survive, get these jobs done. Like, you need money, girl. Like, you want to stay in New York City, you gotta get some money to get yourself some food and another place to stay. So I had to hustle. Okay, I was hustling as best as I could, and I tried my best every day, and I did so good, I think, you know, because I had to make money, or I mean, shit. So it was like a whole journey, okay? It was a whole journey there, let me tell you. So the last job that I had after those two, okay, because they really drained the shit out of me. I was like so drained. I was like, holy frick, man, this is crazy, but I need to do this. I don't know how long I can last. I'm not sure. So the last job that I just decided to get, oh shit, hold on a second. All right, I'm back. So yeah, so anyways, the last job that I had in New York City was I worked at a Mexican restaurant. It's called Rosie's Mexican Authentic Cuisine in Manhattan. I looked it up on Craigslist. I really just wanted a waitress job. I literally applied so many places in New York City, but no one called me, nothing like that. So whatever. I wasn't trying to get discouraged, but you know, it does happen. So the last job I had was at a Mexican restaurant, and it was pretty cool. It was probably like the coolest restaurant I've worked at before, like in New York City. Like, come on, like, really. So don't even get me started. Okay, so it was pretty badass, and it was cool. I was with all these people, and like they're so fun, and they're so just beautiful people. And I'm just like there. I'm just like, hey guys, like, just here, you know, like, trying to get some money. I'm really awkward, by the way, so don't mind me, all right? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know. I'm just here trying to make cash, so just please. So it was a lot of commotion, a lot of loud noise, but you know, it was actually really awesome, and I can't believe that I even got a chance to work there. Literally, like, I go there for the interview and he's kind of looking at me like, I don't know about you. And then I just like, yeah, you know, like, help me. No, but he gave me a chance and that was really cool. So I got to work with some really cool people and they were so nice. Everyone was so amazing there, you know what I mean? So it's just good vibes overall, and I'm just really happy to have been a part of that, and I'm so thankful for even this whole experience. I'm so thankful for all of it, you know what I mean? I gave my best every day. I gave my best that I could, you know, but I think that's all, you know. I just gave my best, and you know, that's that. So yeah guys, so that was my 4 jobs in New York City. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, so I'm happy I finally done this video. I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it out there and whatever, because yeah. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Sorry it was so long, but you know how that goes. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys so much. If you've been to New York City, that's so cool, and I suggest getting flyer jobs, promoter jobs. Literally get, like, I wish I'd done more in New York City. I really do. I wish I'd done so much more, but it's all good in the hood. I'm at where I'm at now. I'm really happy, and there's so much more to come in my life and in yours as well. So I appreciate just everything, and thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Please like and subscribe if you feel it. So I'll talk to you guys another time and another day. Peace out, Girl Scout.